the Arts Studio. This is your Ashland University Eagle News Update. I'm Chelsi Howman.
And I'm Logan Gay. Thanks for joining us.
4 candidates will visit the AU campus over the next month. They are all hoping to become the university's next president. The candidates will visit on March 12th, 13th, 19th, and 24th. The visits will include meetings with the administration and other campus leaders, plus open forums with students and faculty. This new president will replace Dr. William Crothers. Crothers was hired as a 1-year interim president after Dr. Fred Finks announced his retirement last summer. The search committee hopes to have a new president chosen and in place by this summer.
Ashland University's enrollment numbers have been improving, but it's not from the area you probably would expect. AUTV 20's Matthew Erickson has the story.
Enrollment at AU has improved from an increase in transfer students. In fact, this academic year, transfer enrollment is up by 43%.
Well, I decided to come to Ashland University because I got engaged to my girlfriend.
I transferred to Ashland University for athletic purposes.
While an increase in marketing has contributed to this growth, AU's policies with transfer students play a much larger role.
I'd say the reason why most students choose is because of the friendly policies that we have towards transfer credit. Because if we weren't as friendly as we are, they wouldn't come. No matter how nice we are, no matter how much they like, if we didn't award them the college credit, they wouldn't be here right now.
This perspective is really important to potential students and has had a huge impact on students transferring in.
The whole process of transferring here was extremely easy. The transferring of credits and everything like that.
Everything lined up very well. The admissions office here was very helpful in organizing my class schedule and seeing what transferred, what didn't transfer. So it was a really smooth process.
Vance is doing his best to keep the admissions office heading in a positive direction.
I just needed to make sure that we weren't as siloed. So freshmen, transfer, and often international are treated very separate identities. The staffs don't work together. Here at AU, we blew that up 3 years ago, and so I'm making sure that all of our communication flows, all of our recruitment strategies are integrated.
Reporting for AUTV 20, I'm Matthew Erickson.
Next year, incoming freshmen will still be required to have an unlimited meal plan for their first 2 semesters at Ashland University. AUTV 20's Alexis Robertson has the story.
This school year was the first time unlimited meal plans were required for any new incoming students, including all freshmen.
If I eat lunch at one time and then someone needs someone to sit with, I can just swipe in because it doesn't really matter. But I think it's worth it as a freshman.
And the decision is sticking for years to come.
Some of the freshmen that I've spoke to sounds like, and of course this is just a few students, but they seem to like it here and they're not sure why they would get the 240 block, even though that's the most popular.
Upperclassmen can choose between the unlimited meal plan or a block meal plan that allows students to get food a la carte at locations around campus. However, if freshmen want to grab something to eat at the Nest or take visiting friends and family to Convo, they have to pay out of pocket.
It's hard because we can't go to Eagle's Nest and use swipes to swipe people in. So if we have people over, family, friends, whatever, it's kind of difficult for that part.
Having an unlimited meal plan forces freshmen to be social and eat meals with friends.
They wanted the freshmen to be more social during non-class times, like going out with friends and going to combo, going to eat. I think it works for that purpose, and it also helps us here at the Nest to, not have crazy rushes where it takes over 30 or 40 minutes just to get food out to someone.
As a freshman, one of the things that we try to promote is, being with other friends and being a community on campus.
In previous years, it was not uncommon for freshmen to run out of meals. The unlimited plan eliminates this problem.
I think it would be next year when they get their block plans. I feel like they'll enjoy it more, and who knows, they'll probably still go to combo all the time anyway.
Reporting for AUTV 20, I'm Alexis Robertson.
Students campus-wide have been logging on to Ashland's Residence Life website in preparation for this year's housing lottery.
I'm a new student at Ashland University this semester. I just did my housing lottery a few days ago. I'm hoping to live in Jacobs Hall. And it's just been a pretty easy process for me. You just go on, sign up, and then I'll get to pick where I want to live.
I'm excited because I'm going to be trying to get a suite with a couple of my buddies. So if we get it, it's going to be awesome, but we could all end up being split up. So that's kind of just, you know, the risk we're taking right now.
Once students fill out their housing form, they will receive an email with their lottery time slot. Other options include reserving your room, which still needs to be done on the website. To complete your housing form or to reserve your room, visit the housing website at housing.ashland.edu.
If you live on campus, there's a significant difference between living in one dorm versus another. But now, AU is taking steps to improve living conditions for all students. AU TV 20's Haley Hieronymus has the story.
Some dorms on campus, such as Chem Hall and Amstutz, have been renovated in the last few years. Others, such as Myers and Kilhefner, are in need of some work.
We're at that point where hopefully we can put some money into the dorms and again bring them back to a point that's not quite as necessarily as unattractive as some of them may be at this time.
This summer, AU hired the Cyan Group from Chicago, Illinois to determine the best way to remodel the residence halls. The hope is that the consultants will help AU develop a plan that will benefit the university in the future.
We really need to have a master plan. Something that's not looking at just next year or the year after, but where do we want to be in 5 years, where do we want to be in 10 years down the road.
Those students living in the recently renovated dorms are enjoying the comfort.
It's almost like a magical feeling more about Ashland, not just like everybody's been here, everyone's done it. It's kind of like you're special. This is a special place for you. So I really like that aspect of like newly renovated Amstutz.
Junior resident assistant Brandon Freeman lived in Kilhefner for 2 years before Amstutz.
I like the fact that like the renovations make you feel cozier, like in the dorm rooms, rather than like the less renovated or never renovated dorms that just make it feel like you're kind of like enclosed in like a prison, or you don't feel as I don't know, like you're just not comfy. You're not comfortable in your rooms.
The administration recognizes that nice dorms attract prospective students. So the goal is to make sure all dorms are nice and comfortable.
The differences between what you get in terms of appearance in those dorms versus what you would have in a Kilhefner, I think is going to impact students not only choosing to come here, but maybe once they're here, their satisfaction with being here.
In the meantime, AU will be working with Cyan consultants to figure out the best way to improve dorm conditions.
We are just starting into that process, and we've got a pretty aggressive schedule. We want to try and start having some answers here by summer and certainly into the start of next year as to what those directions might be for us.
Reporting for AU TV 20, I'm Haley Hieronymus.
For more Ashland University news and sports, don't forget to check out the Collegian at www.ashlandcollegian.com.
And tune in every weekday morning from 7 to 9 to the Early Birds Word on 88.9 WRDL.
That's it for this Ashland University Eagle News Update. I'm Chelsi Howman.
And I'm Logan Gay. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.